All right. Good morning, everyone. For those in South Korea, it is actually approximately 5:30 here in the morning, my time, and good afternoon for those on the West Coast in Los Angeles and on the East Coast. So today we've made it to game 6 of this NLCS today. So I am broadcasting on two channels here, the Thedodgersbeat and my personal YouTube channel, Thekingleeway. So let's get this going. So we are ready to roll here. All right. And Carl, good afternoon over there in the Bay Area. So, yep, we are about less than 7 minutes away from the first pitch. So, lots of excitement today. So, we're going to get going with this. So, I am now going to take it back here with starting with the Atlanta Braves lineup. So this time the Atlanta Braves will be the visiting team as the Dodgers are the home team in this situation, even regardless. We're at Globe Life Field in Arlington, Texas. So let's introduce the lineup. And before I do, I'm going to make sure I have the correct lineup. So nothing has changed as much here. But before I do, let me make sure I have, let's see. So let's see, who do we got? But before, there's more people here. Yep, and there is Bob. Good morning, Bob in New York. Yep, let's force a game 7, Lisa. Let's do this. And I think we can do it. We have the team, and so only once has a team come back to playoffs. Yep, it's actually happened 18 to 19% in the history of Major League Baseball. Okay, so here is the starting lineup for the Braves. So leading off is Ronald Acuna Jr. playing right field. Batting second will be Freddie Freeman at first base. Batting third is Marcel Asuna at the designated hitter. Travis Dionard is at catcher. Ozzie Abbeys will be batting fifth at second base. And Dansby Swanson will be batting sixth. Batting seventh is Austin Riley. Oop, and I made a mistake here because batting, I'm just going to mention it on the screen share. So batting eighth will be left fielder Markakis, and then batting ninth is going to be Christian Passe, and the starting pitcher from the Atlanta Braves will be from the Harvard Westlake School that's nearby my area. Max Fried will be the starting pitcher. Yep. And of course, Carl, from a 3-0, we had the Boston Red Sox in 04 when Dave Roberts was on that team. So, yep. And we got this. We can do this. So, nice name, A-Rod. Okay. All right, now here is the starting lineup. The Los Angeles Dodgers. I might have to update it. So we have Mookie Betts leading off at right field. Then we have Corey Seager batting second and shortstop. And batting third is Justin Turner. And batting fourth is Max Muncy. And batting fifth with that classic at-bat, our Will Smith defeated their Will Smith batting fifth. And batting sixth is Cody Bellinger. Okay. And let me see if I messed this up again. My predictions are off today. Okay. So batting seventh will be Kiki Hernandez. And batting eighth will be, oh yeah, batting seventh will be AJ Pollock. So Kiki Fernandez is batting eighth, and batting ninth will be Austin Barnes. So Austin Barnes will be batting ninth. So just got to do some little mini updates here since I just woke up here early in the morning. So it is freezing cold right now with this weather. So Austin Barnes will be catching. So, yep. So AJ Pollock will be eighth. And starting pitcher is Walker Buehler. So there is your lineups today. So, yep. So we have a good shot at doing this. So the question mark is now, this will be the second meeting between Max Fried and Ferris Day Bueller. So, question is, are we gonna mess it up 2 times in a row? So, I think Bueller should give us a solid game today. So, if we can give us a solid 5 or 6 innings, and we need to attack Max Fried and not make his life easy. So, remember, Max Fried threw 50 breaking ball pitches and he threw 32 of them for strikes. So our Dodger offense was 1 for 8 with 4 strikeouts. So that is not looking good. So hopefully, yeah, we will see. And using, Walker Buehler in the past in 18 and 19, I mean, he's pitched usually a solid 6 2/3, or so he's done a lot of it. And even in the World Series in 2018, he pitched a solid 7 innings. So we need that performance bit today from Walker Buehler. So that's going to be very important today. And, Max Fried, we got to get to him early. We cannot make his life easy. We got to make it a little difficult in this situation. So, yep, so I'm excited to see what happens today, and on the other side, after the NLCS, we have the ALCS today with, Tampa Bay and Houston going 7 games. So yep, we are going to get ready, and Walker Buehler is warming up as we speak. So I look forward to seeing how the Dodgers respond today. So this is going to be a fun one. And here it is. I'm watching on the NBC network here in South Korea. So hopefully it'll give me the advantage of the feed. All right, so Ronald Acuna Jr. is coming up to bat. So let's get this action going here. So, yep, here is Acuna Jr. at bat, batting 176. And the first pitch is fouled away, strike one. So first pitch, strike one. So far, good start there. So we need to get to him. And Buehler delivers the next pitch. And Acuna pops it up all the way to right field to Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts makes the catch, and we have 1 out, 2 pitches. So that is a good start. Now, keys to the game, fine for the Braves. Fine hits versus Buehler. So the game 1 was 3 hits, 5 walks, and the Dodgers control the first strike zone. First pitch average is 429, and average is 340 when the Dodgers are ahead in the count. Okay, so now here's Freddie Freeman. So let's make sure we do not make that mistake to Freeman, and Buehler starts it off with a strike. And Freeman is batting 444 in the NLCS. And the next pitch is inside for a ball, so the count is 1 ball, 1 strike. So Freddie Freeman, who has damaged the Dodgers in this postseason. All right, Buehler Walker goes in the windup. And the next pitch is to strike right down the pipe. The count is now 1-2. So Bueller getting ahead in that count early. So he's doing those keys to the game early, and the defensive shift is on. So let's see if Freeman could beat the shift. And there's a grounder to Seager. Seager throws and retires Freeman. And we have 2 outs. And now Marcell Osuna is coming up to bat. So 2 outs. Bueller doing a wonderful job through 6 pitches so far. And Bueller, this is what we need so far. So let's keep on getting ahead in the count. Okay, so Marcell Ozuna is 333, batting 330 with 2 home runs. And Ozuna swings at the first pitch strike. So we have strike 1. All right, and on deck is Leonard. Okay, and here's the next pitch. And Ozuna hits a fly ball to Mookie Betts. Betts retires the Braves 1-2-3, and he has only thrown 7 pitches, so Braves nothing. The Dodgers are coming up. So way to go. Nice start for the Dodgers. So let's see how this bottom half of the first will go. So let's see. I need to make some adjustments here. So let's see. So I need to I can't forget about A.J. Pollock. Hey, King, I will join a little bit later. Currently in the Zone Volleyball Scorekeep Clinic, and Mo Borsa is presenting. Oh, Mo. Nice. And Virush Patel, welcome to the stream. So let's see if we can get to watch more baseball tomorrow. So let's push that game 7. So looking good so far. And I need to fix the lineups here. Because I need to make sure A.J. Pollock. Yep, he's batting 7th today, not Jock Peterson. So A.J. Pollock will be up to bat. I think he's playing left field today. Oops. So it's a little crazy here. So A.J. Pollock is Pollock? Yep, he's playing left field, and then Kiki Hernandez is batting 8. So I need to make sure we have everything. Okay, so since we're in between innings, so this is our fresh bullpen. So Alex Wood, Adam Kaloric, Mike McGee, Dylan Full, and Tony Gosselin. So these guys had rested, so we'd have these rested guys, but I think it's not going to matter today. We're going to go right after them. So we will have to see what happens here. So, yep. So Max Fried, yep, he was 6-0. So he is pretty solid. Pitched 6 innings, gave up 4 hits, 1 run, 2 walks. And here is Max Fried from Harvard Westlake School. And for those, Harvard Westlake is a pretty famous school and has brought out about 3 or 4 major league pitchers. And in their league, it is known to produce major league pitching prospects. So, yep. And hello, Galactic Star. Welcome to the stream. So here we go. Let's get started. And Fried throws the first pitch for a ball. So here's Mookie Betts. He's batting .222. So Betts in the postseason is .297, but in the NLCS, .222, and he fouls off the next pitch, and the count's 1 ball, 1 strike. So this is going to be interesting to see how this is going to go here. So let's go. So let's see. So we got, and after Mookie, we got Corey Seager and Justin Turner. Okay, so now the pitch is 2 balls, 1 strike. So Mookie bets. So batting. So Fried comes in the set and delivers. Betts hits it deep to center field. And Pache is there to retire Mookie Betts. So that's 1 away. And now Corey Seager comes up to bat. So yesterday, Seager, 2 home runs yesterday. So Corey Seager did a heck of a job. In the NLCS, he is batting .400, 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. And first shortstop all time with 4 home runs in the postseason. And Betts fouls off the first pitch. So we got strike 1. And first Dodger with 10 RBIs in a postseason series. So Mookie Betts holds that record. And Seager hits it deep, and it's going back. It's gone. And the Dodgers come out with a 1-0 lead. Corey Seager hits another dinger out of the fence. And the Dodgers come attacking first today with a 1-0 lead. So here we go. So it's time to keep going. 1-0 Dodgers. And now coming up to bat is Justin Turner. So looking good. So let's keep going here. Way to come out, Seager. So could he be the MVP of this season? Okay, and Turner's up to bat. Fried throws first pitch for a ball. So there you go, Seager. So Seager in this postseason, 15th RBI, most in franchise history. And Turner hits one. Hits a fly ball to center. It's gone. Turner hits another home run. 2-0 Dodgers back to back. So Dodgers take a 2-0 lead. And that was 418 feet with an exit velocity of 103 miles. And the Dodgers, doing what they need to do, has attacked Max Fried in the early innings. So there you go, back to back. And now here is Max Muncy coming up to bat. Wow, good job. Way to go. It says, whoa, the doctor just ordered a couple home runs. And then Turner. Wow, that is nice. So we're looking good, Dodgers, looking good. So the Dodgers not messing around. And the first pitch is in the dirt for a ball to Max Muncy. So now Max Fried has thrown 9 pitches. So we do have a little wind factor here. And the roof is open here at Globe Life Field. So we are ready to go, and Muncy fouls it away, and the count is 1 ball, 1 strike. So the Dodgers on the attack with 2 solo home runs, 1 by Corey Seager and 1 by Justin Turner. So there we go, 1 out. This is looking good. That's right, looking good. Okay, and here's the pitch. And the pitch is inside for a ball. So now Fried is getting behind in the count. 2 balls, 1 strike. And Fried waits and delivers. And Max swings and misses. And it counts 2 balls, 2 strikes. So here we go, boys. So Muncie batting 200 in the NLCS and the Mendoza line. And here is Freed delivers. It's in the dirt. And the count is for 3 balls, 2 strikes. So here we go. So 1 out. For those joining us late right now in this live streams, Dodgers have taken a 2-0 lead with 2 solo home runs, 1 by Seager and 1 by Turner. And ball 4, and Max is going to take a little trot to first base. And look who's coming up. We have Will Smith, the Fresh Prince of Kentucky. Nice classic battle win against their Will Smith. Our Will Smith right now is winning against. It's better than the other Will Smith. Haha. So here we go. Will Smith coming up to bat. Yep, let's go. And Will Smith hits one, gets a base hit, and Max Muncy will advance to third. And we have runners at the corner, first and third. Yep, let's go, Galactic Star. I know it's early in Dajin. Wouldn't miss this game. What a great start. Yes. So Dodgers started off with 2 solo home runs. And Will Smith gets a base hit. And now here is Cody Bellinger. Yes. What a way to wake up to. Makes my wake up really a good morning. All right, so we have runners in the corner with 1 out. Bellinger's coming up to bat. And Bellinger fouls off the first pitch. He is batting $150 in the NLCS. And Max Fried has thrown 16 pitches. And the Dodgers are making that run. We want to push this to a game 7. So let's add some more runs here. And Corey Seager, 5 home runs in this series, the NLCS. So he is holding some records today, breaking some records. And the pitch is low. And the count is 1 ball, 1 strike to Cody Bellinger. So what a great start this morning. Okay, so here we go. Max Fried thrown 17 pitches in this inning so far. And Bellinger base hit, and the Dodgers take a 3-0 lead. So the Dodgers already decided to make an early run of this, and they just kicked the field goal between the uprights. And now we have 1 out, runners on first and second. And now coming up to bat is A.J. Pollock. There we go, guys. Go, go, go. So looking good. So 3-0. Dodgers, we ain't messing around tonight or today. So here's AJ. Let's tack on some more runs. Let's get some more insurance, guys. So Fried has thrown 18 pitches. That was a good point Doug made from Dodger Nation that, is Max going to have that kind of performance twice? So remain to be seen. Yes, yes, yes. Looking good. So here is A.J. Pollock. 1 out. Runners on first and second. Pollock batting .231 in the NLCS. And now Webb is warming up in the Atlanta Braves bullpen already. So and the first pitch is a strike to Pollock. Breaking ball pitch, so strike 1. So let's see if Pollock can get involved. And on deck is Kiki Hernandez. So we have one down. And I think Chris Taylor's resting because he slipped and maybe twisted something, but should be fine for maybe game 7 if we do have a game 7. And Pollock hits a fly ball to center to Pache, and now we have 2 outs, and nobody's moving from station to station. And now Kiki Hernandez will come up to bat right now. So K.A.E. and Max Fried has now thrown 20 pitches in this game. So let's go, Dodgers. So K.A.E., let's tack on a few more runs here. So Dodgers with a commanding 3-0 lead so far. But let's get some more insurance. So 2 down. And the first pitch is a strike to Kiki Hernandez. Hernandez is batting .429 in the NLCS. So Kiki. And we have runners on first and second now. The pitch is low. So 1 ball, 1 strike. So let's take advantage of this. 3-0 lead. And Max Fried delivers. And there's a foul off the catcher. And it counts 1 ball, 2 strikes. So there's 2 outs. We got runners first and second. So we have Bellinger second, Will Smith on second, Bellinger on first. And Max Fried about to throw his 24th pitch. And he delivers. And Kiki fouls it up. And Swanson retires Hernandez. And that ends the first inning. But before, the Dodgers put up 3 runs. And the Dodgers have a 3-0 lead. Now, who do you think would pitch in Game 7 for the Dodgers? I think same thing. It's going to be a bullpen auxiliary start. So I'm thinking it'll be Tony Gonsolin. But it's going to be Gonsolin with maybe Urias in the mix in relief, possibly. Or maybe Kershaw coming in for an inning. So it's going to be interesting how they put that together if there is a Game 7. So we still got to worry about Game 6 first. But yeah, if there's a Game 7, I would say Gonsolin's going to be pitching. The Frank Zappa-looking pitcher. So there we go. So, yep. That's right, Tommy. Fantastic start. Yeah. Definitely fantastic. Go. So I got 2 of these because I need to stay awake. At least if there is a Game 7 tomorrow, it'll be 9 o'clock for me here. So at least I can sleep in a little bit tomorrow. So going to be a busy day for me then. And then the next part is like, of course, I'm not going to stay for the watch along for the ALCS because I got to get things ready for tomorrow. And we got the KBO winding up. I want to see if I can still make it out to at least a game out in the KBO, a live baseball game. That would be nice. So we'll see what happens. What time is it in Korea? So if you rush, it's 6 a.m. 6 a.m. So it's tough. And I can't be as super loud as I want because I have next door neighbor. I mean, even if I have a corner spot, because I picked a corner spot for this reason. So I don't make bother a lot of neighbors. Whose bullpen is more on Dodger Atlanta? Great Zap reference. Yeah. Right now, I don't know. At first, it looked like our bullpen is wore out, but I think ours is a little more wore out than Atlanta's right now still, because we don't have a lot of guys available well rested, So, because if you look at our available fresh bullpen today, so we have 5 guys, but I put Gonsolin in there as an emergency, but I don't think if the Dodgers can pitch, if Buehler can pitch really well, we don't need to worry about Gonsolin pitching today. He will start tomorrow, is what I'm assuming. Okay, here's Leonard at bat. So Buehler has already, not him. 1 ball, 1 strike count here. And Leonard is batting a $133. And Buehler delivers 1 in the dirt, so counts 2 balls, 1 strike. So Buehler's so far keeping that low pitch count. So if we can get that solid 6-7 innings out of Buehler today, that would be great. Because then we don't have to tax our bullpen if we go to Game 7. Oh, Kiki tried. Kiki tried to make a leap to make the catch, but he couldn't, and then he almost threw out Leonard, but he made it, so he beat the throw. Oh, just out of his reach, but he blocked it and kept it in front of him, but yeah. That was a nice shot there. Ooh, tough break. And Max makes sure he didn't go into the... Oh, just missed it by inches. So we have a base hit. And we have a strike on Ozzie Abbeys. So Abbeys is up to bat. So now Denard's aboard. Abbeys is batting .381 in this NLCS. And on deck will be Dansby Swanson. So there is Ozzie Abbeys. Okay, counts a ball. So Ozzie Abbeys is up. So Buehler has a count of 1 ball, 1 strike. So Buehler's blister has not been bad. They took a look at it. And Abby swings and misses. Counts 1 ball, 2 strikes. So here we go. And the defensive shift is on as Turner is between Hernandez and Muncy and the right field of the infield. So Buehler delivers the pitch and Abbeys fouls it off. So 3-0 Dodgers at top of the second. And Buehler ahead in the count. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Buehler, and there's a base hit, and now the Braves have runners on first and second. So now the Braves are playing station-to-station baseball right now, and so Buehler in a little jam here. So now Dansby Swanson is up to bat. So let's keep the damage very minimal, Dodgers. So this is not what we wanted to see here in the second inning, but we can get out of this. So we got Swanson coming up. And we're just watching Jock Peterson fly up. Okay, so now here's Swanson batting a $158. And Buehler throws a pitch low. And we have a ball right now. So Buehler looking good for the first inning, but not looking good in the second. So Dansby Swanson. Okay, so we have Runners on first and second. We have Leonard and Abby's at first. Yep. So I think it's going to be a run fest right now. Yeah, they might slug it out. So the question is, my rule. Here is my rule. First to 10 runs wins, huh? The King's rule, it's the rule. So let's see if that happens. All right, next pitch is in the dirt, and the count is 2 balls, 1 strike. And, oh yeah, I keep forgetting. Dansby, Swanson, and Walker Buehler were teammates at Vanderbilt University in 2013 and 15. So how crazy is that, huh? So two college teammates are facing each other. So, yep. Let's see which Vanderbilt player is better, Swanson or Buehler. So batting 158. So let's get him, Buehler. Get your teammate out. Don't let your teammate hurt you. And his teammate hurts him again. And the Braves go station to station. And we have bases loaded with no outs. So now Buehler's teammate gets a base hit but doesn't drive anyone home. And now here we go. The Dodgers are in a jam in the second inning already. Luckily, we have a 3-run cushion right now. So bases are loaded with Austin Riley. So now Buehler needs to settle down and keep the damage as minimal as possible. We do not need things to unravel right now. And Riley, with career with bases loaded, bats .286, 1 grand slam. So we got strike 1. So that's 22 pitches for Walker Buehler. So now Buehler in a tight jam here in the top of the second. So that means we're going to have to keep scoring a lot of runs today. So here is, yep, swing and a miss. 2 strikes. Now, Rahul Patel, are these players drafted in MLB? What's the structure for it? Yeah, there is a draft, MLB draft every June. So every June there's an MLB draft because a college baseball season is ending at that time. But some of them are drafted right out of high school, so it's a little different system, you know. And Buehler gets his first strikeout by striking out Riley. We have 1 down, and now Nick Makakis is coming up to bat. So Buehler got the needed strikeout. So let's see if we can get a 2-ball here out of Nick Makakis, and we can get out of this jam. So let's see what happens here. So Nick Makakis, yep, and his career is he bats .306 with 4 grand slams. Well, now we need a double play. I thought the King was first to 11. Got to win by 2. Looks like we're going to go play some ping pong, huh? At one point, that was first to 11. 2006 when the Dodgers hit back-to-back home runs. Except it wasn't by 2. Yep, we got the K. Now we need the double play. So, yep. Swing and a miss. And Daniel says hello to David. So we got another Dodger fan in the house. Welcome, Daniel, to the stream. Okay, so Nick Markakis batting .300 in the NLCS. And Buehler ahead in the count by 2 strikes. So maybe he can sink this thing down and get the double play ball. So Bueller comes to the set, delivers, high and out, 98-mile fastball, and the count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Bueller with 27 pitches. So we want to get that pitch count down because he only threw 7 or 8 in the first inning. So he's throwing a lot more pitches this inning. So let's see. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Nick Makarkis needs to resettle. And on deck is Christian Pache. And fouled again. So Nick Makarkis battling Walker Bueller. Yep, and Brush, typically players get drafted either right out of high school or after 30 of uni if they don't sign a contract from high school. Yep, so those two things. And it's always in June. All right, so, and Takashi, welcome to the stream. So you are here. Yep. So welcome in. Oops. Okay, so the count's 2 balls, 2 strikes. It's a nice low pitch, but he wasn't going to get that call. That was low. Yep. All right, so we have 1 out, bases loaded, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Bueller and he rings them out. Backwards case, strikeout, 2 down. Oh, okay, that was your other account. Okay, from your face, looks like your other YouTube account. All right, 2 down, and now Christian Pache's coming up. So let's see if Bueller can get out of this jam. So far Braves had bases loaded, no outs, and Bueller has 2 strikeouts already. So looking good. Yeah, go blue. I hope it's Dodgers Astros, so it would be some revenge time for the Dodgers. Yeah, we'll see. We'll definitely see. It'll be interesting. Okay, so Pache's coming up, so we have the 9th batter. Yep, 3 Ks would be good too. Yes, indeed, Tommy. That might even happen too. Just get out of this inning. Whatever it takes, just get out of this inning. Yep, looks like a good capacity of fans out there for this game. So we have 2 outs, bases loaded. Bueller has thrown 30 pitches. And a pitch is a strike. So 2 outs. Here's a pitch, fouled away, so 2 strikes. Yeah. Okay, so Bueller is ahead in the count. 2 outs, 2 strikes, bases loaded. So far Bueller got 2 strikeouts, and Pache is behind in the count, no balls, 2 strikes. And Bueller delivers. Pache fouls it again. So Bueller getting back at it, ahead in the count. So let's get a quality start here, Bueller. So let's see if we can get out of this bases loaded jam right now. So Bueller, 2 strikes. And here's a grounder to Seager. Seager throws it to first, retires Pache, and the Dodgers get out of this bases loaded jam, and the Dodgers keep the 3-0 lead going at the bottom of the second. All right. So one thing I do enjoy is we got currently in South Korea, the KBO league is going to finish up. Last day of their regular season is October 30th. So I'm looking to cover the excuse me, the playoffs. So we'll see. Hopefully I don't have to get too busy with my other work schedule, but I will be looking to do some KBO. I know it's going to be early in the morning for those Americans, you Americans out there, or anyone residing in the United States. So yes, we got it, and we got out of the jam, Tommy. So, yep, and let's get Pache out of there. Yeah. Yeah, by the way, there's another guy who has a stream. I can't remember. I was watching it, and he's like, every time there's a strikeout, he has a cool thing that says, "Take a seat, pal." So that's the one that I really like laughing at. So, all right. So we're gonna have Austin Barnes. So I guess CT3, he slipped and injured himself, but hopefully he'll be okay. He'll be ready to go tomorrow. So, because we're gonna need CT3 out there, Chris Taylor. So hopefully he is not too injured. Okay. Here's the fresh bullpen. So we have Alex Wood, Adam Kaloric, Mike McGee, Dylan Floral, and Tony Gonsolin. But hopefully we do not have to touch Gonsolin today, because I think Gonsolin will be our auxiliary starter tomorrow, our opener. So that's what will be happening. All right. Now I'm going to throw this out here. The betting analytics. So if you had $2,000 this season and you've been betting on the Dodgers all season long, including the 60 games and this postseason, you are ahead by $750.60. The Dodgers win today and they win tomorrow, you'll be ahead $950 going into the World Series. And here's a funny thing. If you've been betting on the Braves, you are up $258 still just in this series. But if you win, you'll finish up into the 400s. But the Braves lose the next 2 games, you'll still finish ahead by $58. All right, here's Austin Barnes. Yep. Takers, Lions, Raiders, Broncos. See, I think the Raiders should beat the Broncos, but you never know. So, Takashi, any insight on that? Yeah. I think the Raiders should, and the 49ers, as Garofalo should be ready to go. All right, so now here is Austin Barnes. Let's put him out there. So he's behind in the count, 2 strikes. He's 0 for 4 in this NLCS. And I figure you did not want to give up Will Smith. So now Barnes switch bats here. So Barnes and Vin, good morning. So 6 and 4 likes. Awesome. Thanks for the stats. Also, Korean Zombie on USC. That's right. The Korean Zombies. We'll get to, if I'm still up for that, I can still watch it. I should be able to catch that. That would be the main event, actually, on UFC Fight Night. So, yep, that's the main event. Okay, Barnes counts 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Free delivers. Barnes fouls it away. So, Austin Barnes. Yep, and FYI, we get to watch free UFC, free pay-per-view out here in Korea because once you leave the United States, yeah, they don't charge for that. The only thing we pay for is our cable. Gabe Barnes fouls it off, and the count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. So, yep, David, be a good morning for sports. Oh, by the way, David, I forgot to mention, there is a Facebook group for my KBO stats group in Facebook and it's all in English. There's a guy named, I think, David. He's the one that does the Korean baseball. He's an analyst. He even showed up on the May 5th telecast with the ESPN crew talking about Korean baseball. All right, Barnes strikes out, so that's 1 away. So I just discovered a group. So what I might have to do, so I get a chance, I might have to send you an invite to the group if there's that invite. And everyone posts his reports all in English about the KBO. So you can get your KBO news. All right, so 1 down. Fried gets the strikeout, and now we're going to go back to the top of the order with Mookie Betts. So hopefully Betts can get something going. And Betts does, and he has a base hit. So Betts is aboard, and now Corey Seager is coming up to bat. So there we go. That's what we needed from Mookie Betts. So that was a nice swing. Okay, showing Seager again. So let's see what Seager does. So we have Corey Seager up to bat. All right, so Fried comes to a set, and Seager fouls it away. 94-mile-an-hour fastball. So, yep. So Seager is 1-for-1 with a solo home run. So Fried throws 33 pitches. And here we go. Seager swings and miss. So now Max Fried is ahead in count, 2 strikes. Okay, thanks for the. I would love to invite anything similar for Korean volleyball. I watch on TV, but I have no clue what's going on with the leagues. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Seager swings and misses, so we have 2 outs. Yeah, because I actually follow the volleyball myself, David. Yeah, I haven't found the Facebook group in English for that one. So, yeah, I like to find that. I wish I could attend those volleyball matches. Who is it at your university? You probably know Eric. Eric likes to go to those games. So, yep. Sorry, David. Does anyone know other good baseball movies other than 42? Yeah, B. Rush. There's a movie called The Rookie, starring Dennis Quaid. That's a true story about who is it? Jim Morris. All right, so the Turner grounds out, so that ends the inning. So still 3-0 going in the top of the third. So I would recommend, yeah, The Rookie. What's another good movie? The classic is The Natural. So let me type some of these out for you. I'm gonna leave them on. The Rookie, The Natural. Uh, there's I don't know if this would a League of Their Own. That's a good one. Let's see. I'm gonna put it up on the chat here. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, and yeah. So The Rookie, The Natural, League of Their Own, Field of Dreams, Moneyball. Yeah. Those are good ones too. So there's a lot of good baseball movies out there. And of course, you already saw $1 Million Arm. So, but yeah, those are the good and best ever. Oh yeah, Bull Durham is pretty good with Kevin Costner. Oh, and Kevin Costner, this one is good. The love of the game. For the love, it's for the love of the game. That's a good one too. So yeah. So yep. So if you need time, you need to kill time. There's all those baseball movies. So it's actually called For the Love of the Game. That one I really enjoyed the storyline, even if it's fictional. So those are pretty good ones. Okay, so now the Dodgers got. The Braves are coming up with the top of the order. Ronald Acuna is coming up. So let's see what Bueller can do against them. So, yeah. So all kinds of movies. So let's see. Yeah, and Bueller did a nice job of getting out of that jam. So here we go. Yep. So watching the highlights. So Bueller, 2 solid innings. So let's see if he can give us a few more. And now this is the second time the Braves batting orders come in to face Bueller. So we'll see how Bueller attacks this lineup the second time around. All right, so let's get back to the action here. So Bueller goes into the windup. And the pitch is low and out, ball. Oh, yeah. Yep, no problem. And thanks to David, too. He has some good recommendations, too, there. Okay, so ball 1. And strike 1, so counts 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, bad news bears, kids baseball. Yep. Actually, Field of Dreams, they were actually supposed to play a game there. Acuna hits it deep to Cody Bellinger, and Bellinger retires Acuna. So there's 1 away. Field of Dreams in Iowa, because that takes place in the state of Iowa, they're supposed to have an actual Major League Baseball game on that exact field, but it didn't happen because of COVID. And then next year they're still planning to do that in 21. I don't know if they're going to still have the Cubs next year because the schedule is already out for 2021. So that's a game I kind of wouldn't mind seeing. So that would be the game. And of course, if Little League Baseball starts again next year, they'll play a game there too in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Okay, Freeman is up now, and it counts 1 ball, 1 strike. And Bueller has thrown 39 pitches, and he's going to throw his 40th against Friedman. So remember, Friedman is dangerous. And throws it high. Rob, it's Rob. Oh, hey, King Dodgers not blunt. Looks like they figured out the junk Fried was throwing. Bueller's 90 is working, but his other stuff is shaky. Yep, we still not out of the woods yet, Rob, because Freeman could still cause problems. Asuna, don't count those guys out. Or if Dodgers can get to the rule of 10, I think it'll be over and we'll go to game 7. But right now they're only up by a field goal. So it's still a 1-possession game for Atlanta. Okay, so counts 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Bueller and Friedman swings and misses for strike 3. And now we have 2 outs. And here is Marcell Asuna. So Asuna is coming up to bat. Yay. We're going to take Osuna down, but he's dangerous. So 2 outs. So possibly whoever thought the odds of having both ALCS and then now the NLCS go 7 games. Well, ALCS is already on game 7. So here we go. So first pitch is a strike. And the next one, Osuna hits a fly ball deep to Mookie Betts. Mookie's trying to find real estate room. He ran out of real estate, so the ball went into the stands for a long strike 2. So it's now 2 strikes. So let's see. Yep, I think we're going to see a lot of pitching today. Yeah. It's a lot of pitching. Ooh, get my little stretch on. Ooh. So brace for a nice one today. Yep. So can't do my routine when I'm forced to get up early at 5. So 2 outs, 2 strikes. Bueller about to throw pitch number 46. And there's a grounder to K.A.E, and K.A.E retires Marcell Osuna. So 1, 2, 3. So that means the Braves' top 3 batters are going 0 for 6 right now. So now we have Muncy, Turner. We have Muncy, Smith, and Bellinger coming up. It's looking good. So the betting analytics. Let's see. I'm kind of curious about what is the line today? I think I forgot something today. Let's see. The Dodgers are up. Okay, so I think I need to put some notes today. See? Especially when I have to get up early. So it's minus. So the betting analytics today. So the Dodgers are minus 148 and the Braves are 135. Oh, and the over and under is 8.5. So here is the betting line. So if you take in the Dodgers today, you will have to spend $148 to win 100. If you took Atlanta today, you spend 100 to win plus 135. Over and under is 8.5 runs. Right now we're 3 runs there. So don't know what's going to happen. So there's your betting analytics. So if you guys are into betting, that's the one thing I saw in the KBO group. It was funny. They're like, yeah, if you're into fantasy baseball, daily fantasy, which is, hard to play, even if you have VPNs. I haven't been able to play daily fantasy football for DraftKings or FanDuel. So, and I have VPN too, but so we'll see. And let's see. So we should be back. So waiting for the Dodgers to get going. So it's usually 2 minutes between every half inning. How many pitches can Bueller throw if Atlanta doesn't tee off on him? He should be able to do a solid 80 to 100 pitches, but he hasn't been going past 4 or 5. Who is following Bueller? Wood or Dodgers like the rest out leaving Pedro in too long? Grady Little got fired. Yep. He didn't do any good for the Dodgers either. It's probably Wood or Caloric because they're available right now. So we'll see. All right. Max Muncy takes the first pitch strike. So we're here in the bottom of the third. So Max walked and run. Had a walk and a run, yeah. And Muncie gets another base hit. He is aboard on first. So we have Muncie aboard, leading off in the bottom of the third. And now here is the Fresh Prince of Kentucky, Will Smith. So let's get it going. Let's go, go, go. That was so classic at bat yesterday with Will Smith. And now it's about 6:35 here. So here we go. Free throws to first. Barely. Muncie gets back. Need to drink some coffee so I can wake up. Yep, the bullpen coach. Make the call to the bullpen. Warm them up. So Freed has thrown 38 pitches. So we would like to get Freed out of there. And a good thing, the call wasn't to the bullpen. The call was to see if they were going to get, that's still hard to tell. So they're going to be a challenge. I think Max kind of got back. Is this going to be a challenge? Yep, or Bueller's Blister takes it out before Magic and Yankin. Red Sox reference awesome. Yep. I love that movie, Fever Pitch. Jimmy Fallon. They bring that reference up. Grady Little. Yep. They blew that one. They should have just took Pedro out early. That's a hard one to tell. Now that could change. So what will happen to Max Muncy? Did they really get him or not? That is so hard to tell. That could have gone. It's one of those, even if you would replay and go either way. I mean, you really have to dissect the play there. So let's see what happens. So Max. So the umpires have to think about this one. Let's see. That's still hard to tell. So here's the final call. And he's still safe. The call stands because they can't tell. Yeah, that's still a hard call to make. Yeah. Who's your daddy? All because in this press conference he said that. Well, what about Dice K? Threw 180 pitches in World Baseball, and his career was over, angering the Red Sox. Yeah. Well, it's funny. In Japan, they killed those pitchers. I remember Hideo Nomo pitched 215 pitches one game in Japan. Yeah, by the time Hideo Nomo because he was the opening day pitcher in 2004 for the Dodgers. He just didn't have it. His arm was so taxed. And here's a pitch. And that year, we had two Japanese pitcher, Hideo Nomo and Kaz Ishii. And they taxed him that year too, because by the time we saw him in the end of the year, Giants ran up on us 10 runs. Ishii wasn't the same. All right, 1 ball, 1 strike for Freed. And he delivers. And Will Smith fouls it off. So that counts 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Will Smith. Yep. Yep. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Rob, going back to that, yep, that was 2007 for Dice K, huh? And Wills fouls it away. So still the count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yeah, he was taxed too, but, it started to show when he was with Philadelphia and then the Dodgers the second time around. And then he came back to Korea and played for the team here, Hanwha Eagles, for a season. And Will Smith strikes out on a breaking ball pitch, so 1 away. And here comes Cody Bellinger. So let's see what Bellinger can do here. So Max Fried has thrown 43 pitches. So 1 away. So Fried. So let's see Cody's 1 for 1. And Bellinger hits a fly ball to left, and Nick Makakis gets under it. And there's 2 outs, and now coming up is A.J. Pollock. So we're almost 1/3 of the way. So let's see what Pollock to do. And Max Fried has now thrown 44 pitches. Yep, if Japan didn't tax Dice K, he still would be pitching now. Yeah, that was just too many pitches, but that's what Japan tends to do to their pitchers. Of course, they get 5 days off in between, but they just tax the crap out of them. That's the habit of Japan. Yeah, in Korea, man, it's often a bullpen game. Unless the token foreign pitcher from the major league shows up, he'll pitch 6 or 7. 2 down. And A.J. Pollock swings and misses for strike 1. So Max Fried still looks like he can still get a good start out of this, but we want to get him out of there. So first pitch is a strike. So we want to keep this extended. So I want to extend this to a game 7 here. Ooh, let's see. And the pitch is high. So the count is 1 ball, 1 strike. Okay, so we have Max Muncy at first. 2 outs. A.J. Pollock is up to bat. He's 0 for 1. And here is the pitch. Pollock grounds it to Dansby. Dansby retires Muncy on the force out. And we are 1/3 of the way in. So the Dodgers have a 3-0 lead. So in hockey, we have just finished the first period. But of course, there's no intermission in baseball. So there we go. Pollock is done. And now we have Travis Dion. Yep. Dionot. And so we got the 4th, 5th, and 6th batters coming up. So, yeah. So why is the Olympics and World Cup such a big deal for Japan and Korea that they blow out pitchers' arms? I don't know. Well, in the case of the Olympics, for South Koreans, Rob, They do want to win the gold medal. Because do you understand why a South Korean wants to win a gold medal so badly? Because there's two things, Rob. First one is you get military exemption if you win the gold medal in South Korea in the Olympics. Number two, you get $1,000, 1,000,000 won for the next 60 years. So you're guaranteed residual income for the next 60 years. Only in South Korea that I know of has that. So that's one of the reasons why, for the Olympics, because it's freedom for a lot of soldiers, for males from going to the inscription of military. Now, the only thing requirement, even if they get exempt, they're not exempt from doing the 3-week boot camp. So in the off season, what happens is some of these players do the off season 3-week boot camp. So the boot camp could consist of like many things. They go to the training, or when they go to the training, they can teach their sport or whatever. So those are those possibilities that you can do for boot camp. So there was actually recent news about the famous group BTS, the Korean K-pop group. Do they get military exemption? So that was the big news. Like, should they get exemption? So we'll see. I think the Dodgers up 33-24 in series right now. Yeah. And of course, I'm watching, they're showing like the things with the Braves, what their history of the playoffs. So, yeah. All right. So let's see. Bueller's coming out for the fourth inning. So we'll have to see what will happen. Travis Dionord is looking good here. So, yep. And then, of course, Houston and Tampa Bay. It all comes down to this. So there we go. Oh, let's see. I'm trying to see some things here. Oh, and now Dionard is now, geez, he's 2 for 2 with another base hit. Wow. Now he's starting to show up. So right now Ozzie Abbeys is coming up. So let me find my KPO group. Oh. So let's see. So now we have Ozzie Abbeys. Okay. So let's see here. Okay. Oh, David, what I did is I just sent you the invite now for the group. So you got the invite. So how many gold medals in World Baseball have Korea have won? Well, they won in 2008 in Beijing against Cuba. So they won one gold medal in the Olympics for baseball. They, of course, World Baseball Classic, they've never won anything. Well, they only went to the finals once in the World Baseball Classic in 2009 when they pitched to Ichiro, which I would have walked him. I would have let the guy behind him beat Korea, not Ichiro, a proven winner. And then, of course, Yu Darvish closed out the game against Korea. A place that's supposed to be successful for Yu Darvish. It was successful in 2009. It wasn't successful in 2017. Because the Astros knew what he was throwing. Oh, LB fouls one off his foot. So here we go. So here is Ozzy Albies. The count's 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Buehler has thrown 51 pitches. And the count's 1 ball, 1 strike. And Buehler delivers. The pitch is low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And you know, the lineup that's dangerous is 4, 5, and 6 batters. They're 3 for 3. And finally, the batting overs 4, 5, and 6 are human because Abby's finally strikes out. So now here comes his teammate, Dansby Swanson. So we have 1 down. So they're showing those pitches he throws. Where is it going? Don't we like the analytics here? So let's see. Now Buehler faces his teammate, his Vanderbilt teammate, Dansby Swanson. Let's see if we can get the 1 out. And his average mile for fastball's been up there, up in the late 90s. So first pitch, second pitch is a strike, so the count's 1 ball, 1 strike. So Swanson singled earlier in the second. So far the blister's not giving too much problems for Buehler. And we have a check swing. Did he go or not go? Nope. So the count's 2 balls, 1 strike. So Leonard is at first. And Walker Buehler comes to a set, delivers. And there's a fly ball, and it's a base hit. So his teammate Dansby gets aboard with runners on first and second. Wowzers. So the batting order from 4 to 6 is batting 5 for 6 today. That's been the Achilles heels for Walker Buehler. 5 for 6. So again, Buehler's in another jam with 1 out, first and second. Didn't Japan almost have Godzilla, Matsui, along with Isho, Daisuke, Koji back? It's amazing. Korea won the gold over Japan and Cuba. Yeah, it was. That was a stacked team. I mean, Japan, you know, that was a big-time stacked team. So 1 out, first and second. They're going to waste their second mound visit because second inning, all the 4th, 5th, and 6th batters got aboard. So, and of course, right now, it's amazing. The 4th, 5th, and 6th batters are responsible for the 5 base hits right now. So now we have Riley, but the 7, 8, and 9 is 0 for 3. The 1, 2, 3 is 0 for 6. So we have 1 out. So now we have the bottom of the order coming out for Buehler. So maybe we'll get 5 because maybe I don't want him facing the 4th, 5th, and 6th batters again. So Riley swings and misses for strike 1. And the Braves are 0 for 11 with runners in scoring position. So Denard and Dansby Swanson are on the base. And Riley fouls it off. And Bueller's ahead in the count, 2 strikes. I think it might be just 5 innings. We'll just keep a close eye. So if we can get 5 innings out of him, that'd be great. Then just go straight to Alex Wood. 1 down. And Riley fouls it off. So still ahead in the count and no balls, 2 strikes. So we have to see what we do here with Buehler. Make sure that blister doesn't affect him. All right. Here's a pitch. And Corey Bellinger makes the catch, and we have 2 outs. So Riley, has Wood pitched in this series yet? Yeah, he's been out there already. Or has he? I thought Wood was out. Wood did pitch like in game 2. Because Wood wasn't invited. Wood wasn't on the NLDS roster. He was on the NLCS. Did he not pitch Takashi? I thought he did pitch. So Nick Makakis. No, he did. Yeah, he didn't pitch game 2. Let me see. I have a log of if Wood pitched or not. Actually, you might be right. I don't think he did pitch because I have a log of if Wood came in to pitch. No, actually, Wood did pitch. He pitched in game 2. Gavin Lux? No, I don't. Lux haven't even gotten involved yet. So that counts 1 ball, 1 strike from Makakis. Wait, why did you not see the comments for like 2 minutes? Doesn't show up? It's weird. Unless there's both. Yeah. So these are your comments, Takashi. Yeah. Wait, not see the comments for 2 minutes? Doesn't show up? Is Lux on the NLCS roster? Yeah. They did add Lux. That I do know, but they have not used him in the game yet. So Makakis, 0 for 1, counts 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Buehler, pitch number 65. And Buehler, comebacker. And Buehler tosses it to Max. And the Braves are retired. So, yep. So they did add Lux to the mix there. They haven't used him yet. Yeah. So there we go. Now we're going to go to the bottom of the 4. So the Dodgers still ahead 3-0. So that looks good on Buehler. He could probably give us another inning, maybe 2. It depends because the top of the order is 0 for 6, but it's still dangerous because that top of the order can wake up. So I'll be happy with 5 or 6 innings. So this is where Dave Roberts comes in and gets that feel, because we had that argument with a lot of Dodger fans about Clayton Kershaw. He gave us 5 innings. And then, of course, why did he come out for the 6? And then I know what Dave Roberts said in the press conference because he felt like, Kershaw wasn't laboring, but 6th inning, did us in game 4. That'll be interesting. Now, I say tomorrow, if there is a game 7, because we're not out of the woods yet, I would say go with, they're probably going to go with Gonsolin. And who would you have Gonsolin follow? Would you have Urias follow? Would you even attempt to bring in Clayton Kershaw in for an inning or two in game 7? So, yeah. And they should have pulled out Urias after, 2 batters. Yeah. Urias. Yeah. So it's going to be interesting today. And then does Alex Wood come in play today for Buehler? If Buehler can at least give us 5 or 6 innings, and then Alex Wood comes in. So, and do we even use, because I don't think we're going to use Blake Trainian today unless we're really forced to, because he pitched 2 innings in relief yesterday. And do you bring Jansen back in? Because he's pitched, yesterday to semi-close it out. It wasn't a safe situation, but to close it out. So we'll see. So let's get to the bottom of the 4th and get her going. So they haven't even updated my Dodgers thing here. Yep, because now we got Kiki, Barnes, and Mookie Betts. So let's get Kiki out there. And let's get that 4th inning rolling, guys. Let's get it rolling. So, yeah. You would start Urias? Only thing is, I don't like Urias starting. I like him when he comes in relief. He just tends to be more lights out when he comes in a relief. So I wouldn't mind if Gonsolin goes in for an inning or 2. But what do I know? Kiki grounds it to 3rd, Riley, and Kiki has been retired, so 1 away. And here is Austin Barnes. So Barnes will be coming up. And on deck is Mookie Betts. So game summary, Seager, 2nd player all-time with 5+ home runs in postseason series. So, and then, of course, Chase Utley did it in 2009 when he was a Phillies. So, and Buehler is 4 innings, 5 hits, 4 strikeouts. Okay, first pitch is a ball for Austin Barnes. So if we can get any offense out of Austin Barnes, that'd be great, huh? Yeah. Yeah, I told you I'd be on. Even if it meant I'd wake up at 5 in the morning, Bama. Yeah, 7 there. Yeah, it's 7:08 now. Yeah, and it's really, really early. Yeah, no, you guys on the West Coast, it's 3:04 right now, Pacific time in the afternoon. Yep, since you're in the Bay Area, Takashi. So here's Austin Barnes. Oh. And that pitch is high. So now Barnes is ahead in the count, 3 balls, 1 strike. Yep. Yeah, 3 balls, 1 strike. And there's a strike. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. Odious can be like Fernando in 81. He was great as starter in game 3. You're not starting Kershaw, not Gonsolin after his bombing. And Smith gets a base hit. So Smith is aboard, and here comes Mookie Betts coming up to bat. So, hey, we got something out of Austin Barnes. Yeah. Well, Gonsolin, he was solid for 3 innings. So that's what I would bring him in for, because he bombed after the second time around. I would start him just in case. Let him pitch to the first 9 at bats and then can him if he can't handle it. Yep. If they had David Price or Rich Hill, but he left. Yep. All right, here's Mookie Takashi. Inside pitch for a ball. So the count's 1 ball, and Mookie is 1 for 2 with a single in the second inning. Wow, Dodgers 36 runs in this series, closing on the Red Sox 0-7. Yep, because in the ALS they were playing Tampa Bay, so 50 runs against the D-Rays. Okay, pitch is low, 2 balls. So we have 1 out. Bottom of the 4th. Max Fried has now thrown 57 pitches. And on deck is Corey Seager. So here is Max Fried. And he delivers, and the pitch is outside. Now Mookie is ahead. Mookie's got a hitter's count at 3 balls. No strikes. So what's going to happen here? Can Mookie get Austin Barnes to move around the bases there? Okay, Phil pitches a strike. Yep. I just checked this game is on. Fox Sports 1. Don't have it. Yeah, I think you could still listen on MLB.com. Why chance play per Kershaw? Yeah, true. I wouldn't want Kershaw. I don't really want Kershaw coming in till maybe game 7. Yep. And Bama gives you a shout out to Kashi. So Betts is out. Betts is on. So we got now first and second, and we got Corey Seager coming up to bat. So Seager put a tying home run earlier in the game. Let's see, am I getting more of these craziness coming at me? All these little post alerts. So we have 1 out, Seager. So we have first and second, 1 out. Corey Seager's coming up to bat. Oh, I'm getting all these approvals from all the Dodger groups. Now they're letting me bring my post in. Yep, shout out to you, Rob and David. So Seager, here's the pitch. Outside. Yep, Kershaw's been great in relief this post and just bad as a starter. Yeah. So bring him in tomorrow, Kershaw, for an inning. It's so hot. Hot over there on the West Coast. Seager, Freeman tries to get the double play, but Seager hits into a fielder's choice. Okay, so it's hot over there in the east side there, Berkeley, huh? Yep. Yep, you're not a rapper, are you? Nah, I'm Asian. Yeah. So fellow Asian American in the house. All right. And here's Justin Turner. We have 2 outs. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Give us a little bit of Bob Uecker. Well, I'm waiting for one of those pitches to give that one. Or just a little bit inside. That's a pitch that just happened with Turner. JT Justin Turner. So 2 outs. 1 ball. We have runners on the corner, so let's get some more insurance. We could use all the insurance possible here and get Max Fried out of commission. Okay, Fried throws to first. Nope, and Seager's not going anywhere. So 2 down, 1 ball. And the defensive shift is on for Turner. So all the infielders on the left side of the field. So if Turner can hit it to second base, he does make contact 13% of the time there. And a pitch is a strike. So Brittley should have never cheated on JT. Sometimes baby, hit me one more time. Oh, he's got another one. I'll go with Urias, Kershaw, May, Training, Gatro, and Jansen in Game 7 and to the World Series. So we'll use 7 of those relievers. Yeah. So let's see what Roberts does. But first, we need to take care of business here. So Game 7's a moot point right now till the Dodgers clear this one up. And we need Turner to add some more insurance. So we have 2 outs, 1 ball, 1 strike. Turner at the plate. And the pitch is low, and the count is 2 balls, 1 strike. And if Turner gets aboard, Max Muncy is on deck. So we have 2 outs. And here we go, 65 pitches for Max Fried. And there's a little bit of the wind blowing, not as much as Game 4. And here's the pitch. And it's a breaking ball pitch for a strike. So now the deuces are wild. So we have 2 runners on, 2 outs, and the count is 2 balls, 2 strikes. So Fried's about to throw his 67th pitch. And here we go. Fried delivers a pitch, and the pitch is low, 3 balls, 2 strikes. And on deck, and Max is waiting. So we have runners on first and third right now. So there we go, first and third. All right. So Turner looking at some insurance runs here. Turner fouls it away. So let's see here. So Seager's on first. He will be going on the pitch. So Seager will at least be in motion. Turner will go on contact because there's 2 outs. Austin Barnes, sorry. And there's a grounder to Riley, and Turner is retired. So the Dodgers leave 2 runners on base. So at the end of 4, Dodgers still lead 3-0. So, So let's see who's coming up. Because now you have the 8, 9, and 1 batters, or the 9, 1, and 2 batters. So you got Pache, Acuna Jr., and Freddie Freeman. So this is going to be the 3rd time that the Braves lineup will be coming up. So let's see if the top 3 in the order still figured out Buehler yet. Because I don't think they figured out Buehler. Let's see the Dodgers-Astros rematch. TV wants that besides the storylines. There might be some beanings and fights. What, Joe Kelly? Joe Kelly gonna wake up and do it again? Right, Rob? Joe Kelly? Yep, there will be some beaming. Will be interesting to see. So, Joe Kelly. Oh, yeah. So, let's see what happens. That'll be interesting to see. I gotta remember, I have a to-do list. Yep. See, don't I have a fun day? I got a to-do list. So hopefully I'll get through a lot of it by the end of the day. So always to do. Let's see. What about Kershaw beating Altuve or Correa? More like Joe Kelly gonna do it if Kelly gets in the game. We'll see how that's gonna go. Of course, whatever happened to Chad Billingsley in 08? Dodgers teammate got so pissed at him because he didn't attack the Phillies, didn't throw to Victorino in 08. And you know who annoys me is Jonathan Broxton, who was the Dodgers closer. Oh, I did not trust that guy at all. He would throw 100 miles, but if you connect that 100-mile pitch, that thing's going over the fence. Because Broxton did not place anything, and, after that, we never heard about Broxton as much. He went to the Reds. All right, top of the fifth here, and Pache is at bat right now. And Buehler has thrown 66 pitches. Pache is 0 for 1. And Buehler delivers, swing and a miss. And the count is 1 ball, 1 strike. And Dave Roberts' record is 5-4 in elimination games. We'll hope he's 6-4 after today, and then maybe 7-4 after Game 7, but don't know. You never know. So we just got to focus and keep the lead here and add some insurance. Okay, now Pache. Catch and flies out to Bellinger. We have 1 out. Who's Chad Boone? Sounds like an interesting story. Yeah, he was a Dodger because the Dodgers were in the NLCS in 08 and 09 against the Phillies. And 08, yeah, because the Dodgers teammates wanted retaliation. And I forgot what happened, but they wanted Billingsley to throw and hit the batter, and he didn't do it. One of those unwritten things, you got to give payback, Why Kelly? Kelly beat the Astros and won the World Series. Yeah. Up, Ronald Acuna Jr. flies out to Pollock. There's 2 outs. So now the top of that order is now 0 for 7. Is Graterol like Broxton? Pitches are 2 straight. Yeah, well, Graterol is not as bad as Broxton because I never trusted Broxton from the start. That was a thing. All right, so 2 outs. And here we go. And Freddie Freeman is up. And Friedman gets a base hit. It's a first time the top of the order, the Braves get their first base hit. So right now they are 1 for 8 as Freddie Freeman finally gets a base hit off of Buehler. And now we have Marcell Ozuna comes in. Hopefully Buehler will retire him. But actually I'm more nervous with Buehler facing the 4, 5, and 6 batters because they're batting 5 for 6. So let's see if Buehler can retire Ozuna to get out of the 5th. And the first pitch is a strike. Because that's the lineup I don't want to see for Bueller, because they're hitting Bueller. So Asuna, he's 0 for 2. And Asuna hits a fly ball deep. Mookie Betts catches it. Mookie, and the inning is over. So 3 outs, and we are halfway there. Wow, look at this. Right at the warning track, leaps up and catches it. Mookie. Good job, Mookie. Wow, nice catch. And he is jumping for joy. So that means, wow, that top of the order for the Braves is 1 for 9. Wow. So I pick Sunate in my fantasy. He isn't doing anything. Yeah, that whole top half of that batting order for you, Rush, is they're 1 for 9 now. The only one that just got a hit was Freddie Freeman. So wowzers. Mookie homered? Nope, Mookie caught the ball in right field. He leaped up and caught it. So ESPN Web Jam, defensive Web Jam. So awesome. We are halfway there. Looking good. So there we go. So we have now Max Muncy, Will Smith, and Cody Bellinger due up in the bottom of the 5th. So the 6th inning, we're going to have to keep an eye on Bueller because the Achilles heels, the 4, 5, and 6 batters, Leonard, LBs, and his teammate Dansby Swanson. Wowzers. Yep, he caught the ball way downtown. Yeah, Web Jam. I'm looking at it again. Ooh, look, Mookie goes back to the wall, leaps up, catches it. Yeah, he's just on fire. Yep. And I can't be as loud because it's 7:23 in the morning. So I have neighbors sleeping right of me. And what I did on purpose is I locked the back door over there. So, I can pretend I don't hear one of the owners coming. Because if I'm too loud, they will complain. Because they won't say it to my face. All right, so halfway there. Looking at that play again. Let's see, Mookie. Ooh, look at that. Beautiful catch. Yeah, that could be almost like a Mookie meme. Yeah, right when he caught it, he got up and he started just screaming. And Marcel's like, dang you, Mookie. Dang it, Mookie. Yep, so it went back. Oh, Mookie caught it. All right, bottom of the 5th here, and the first pitch is just a little bit outside. That opportunity came. And Mookie Betts, 4-time Gold Glove Award winner, and not surprised there. No surprise. So 1 ball. Next pitch is a breaking ball strike. So we have 1 ball, 1 strike. So Max Muncy. So still that 3-0 lead. And Freed, Muncy looks at another pitch for a strike, and the count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. Muncy is 1 for 1 with a walk, single, and run. Okay, so now Freed is ahead in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Freed I see an outside pitch coming, and it's high and out. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So Fried, now he has thrown 73 pitches. And on deck is Will Smith. So we have 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Fried delivers. And Muncy swings and misses, and we have 1 out. And here is Will Smith. Yeah. Ha ha ha. There was the opportunity. Okay, so Will Smith is coming up to bat here. And here we go. Max Fried, now he has thrown 74 pitches, and he's going to throw pitch number 75. So Fried might actually get 6 innings in too. And Will hits it. Fly ball to Ronald Acuna Jr. and Will Smith. Yeah, he's not getting jiggy with it today, so we still need him to put in some work. And now here's Cody Bellinger. So Max Fried throws 75 pitches. So in 5th, he's only thrown 6, so he's kind of settled down. But we need the Dodgers to add some more runs because this is not over yet. And the first pitch is low for a ball for Cody Bellinger. So Bellinger is 1 for 2 with an RBI single in the first. So got time called. So we have 2 outs, bottom of the 5th. And here's Max Fried. Delivers. Pitch is outside. Now Fried is behind in the count, 2 balls. So Bellinger would like to get something going here. And here's the pitch is low and out. And the count is 3 balls, no strikes. So right now we have a hitter's count for Cody Bellinger. All right, you're back from the scorekeeping clinic. Welcome back. And Bellinger fouls off the 3-0 count. Now it's 3 balls, 1 strike. And Max Fried's about to throw pitch number 80 here. So Fried is holding his own here. Let's see. And breaking ball strike. Now the count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. So let's see. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. And Rob wants to know who's the Dodgers' next best pinch hitter now. What was it? Besides Manny Mota? What, we had Chase Utley, but I don't know. Oh, actually, I think I knew. Okay, ball 4, and Bellinger is going to take a walk. Who is it? We had that one player that's known for it, for the Dodgers, who's a natural pinch hitter. I know we had Chase Utley pinch hitting late in his career for us. So who was it? Okay, now we have A.J. Pollock coming up to bat with 2 outs. So Dodgers are trying to get a 2-out rally going here. So A.J. Pollock, who is 0 for 2. So Max Fried delivers a pitch strike. So he's throwing a lot of breaking balls here. So we have a strike. Let's see. Okay, so we have Cody Bellinger on first. Got aboard on a walk. And A.J. Pollock. Waits for Fried. Yeah. What about this year? Rios or Beatty? I don't know. I trust Rios more than Matt Beatty. Since Rios has hit 2 home runs already in this series. Okay, Cody and Freddie's like having a side conversation. And the pitch is outside, and the count is 1 ball, 1 strike for AJ Pollock. And if Pollock gets aboard Kiki Hernandez, how funny. Freddie and Cody's having a funny conversation on base. Oh, I think, Freddie's a likable guy. I wouldn't mind having him on the Dodgers. And Pollock fouls it away, and Bama gives Tommy Yu his regards in the house. So we got AJ Pollock. Now Max Fried's ahead in the count. I don't know. That could be a possibility. You never know what happens in the offseason, just like the NBA players. There's some of those guys that are really close. Like even, Dwayne and Kobe Bryant. They kind of work out. Their kids actually were going to Sierra Canyon High School. Well, Wayne's kid, yeah. Yep. Bama. Dodgers scored 3 runs in the first, so there was 2 solo home runs by Seager and Justin Turner. And then Cody Bellinger drove in a run, so that's where your 3 runs, that's where your field goal comes from. Okay, so the count's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Max Fried is about to throw pitch number 85. And Cody and Freddie's having a nice long conversation again. And there's a grounder to Max Fried, comebacker, and Max Fried retires Pollock, and that ends the 5th inning. So the Dodgers still have a 3-0 lead going to the top of the 6th. So this is the time to figure out what's going to happen. So we got the 4, 5, and 6 batters coming up for Atlanta. So we got Travis Denard. We have Ozzie Abbeys and Dansby Swanson. So between the 4, 5, and 6 batters, they are 5 for 6. So this is where we might have to keep an eye on things. Well, this is your opportunity to score some runs, Bama, because you have Denard, Abbeys, and Swanson. They are 5 for 6 today against Walker Buehler. So this is their chance to do something against Walker. Wow. So, yeah. Ooh, early in the morning, Yep, so now it's approximately 7:34 a.m. now. So I've done this stream for 2 hours and 5 minutes. Nice talk. Not like Reggie Jackson, Steve Gardner, 76 and 77. Yeah. Uh-huh. Reggie Jackson, Mr. October. That was crazy. He had 3 home runs. Bama, I woke up at 5 a.m. So I woke up 2.5 hours ago. So I even had to cut my conversation short with my girlfriend. I was like, yep, I got to be up at 5. She goes, yep, I got to finish paperwork. So Luckily, tomorrow, if the Dodgers do push this to a game 7, it starts at 9 o'clock for me, which would be, 5 o'clock Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern time. So it won't be too bad. Of course, after this stream, Bama, I know our other guys will be probably streaming. Our other bloggers. Don't be surprised. I think maybe Paul and Gio will be streaming, or maybe Paul. He always streams on Sundays, but we'll see. I'll be like dying here trying to moderate. Okay, here we go. Top of the 6th. So Leonard. Leonard is out there, and he swings and misses the first pitch. So let's see what the 4, 5, and 6 batters do. So they are 5 for 6 here. So let's see if they can get some. They want to get something going, but they got no runs out of it. So Denard swings and fouls away, and Travis Denard is now 2 for 2, 2 singles. Let's see if he gets aboard again. This is where we're going to be watching Buehler a little bit more. So Roberts is like pondering, what should I do here? Just a little bit high. So we have 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Buehler's actually ahead in the count. All right, so Gio did a stream last night, but didn't watch. Okay. Oh, and Denard strikes out, 1 away. The Kingsmen were assembled. There we go. So 1 down, and here's Ozzy Abbeys. So that means the batters 4, 5, and 6 are 5 for 7 now. So we're going to have to keep an eye out here for Buehler. Yeah. But remember, the interference with Reggie sticking out his butt and caused a fight. Lasorda screen. Reggie killed the Dodgers then. Yep, I remember that one. I was watching the highlights for that one. Yeah, Richard Travels one. He's a blogger. Yeah, he does the Thai content, so I've joined to see some of his stuff since I wouldn't mind getting out to Thailand if that quarantine thing is not in place. All right, so we got Abbeys with a 1 count. And there's a grounder, short grounder. Oh. But Abbeys is called out for running out of the base pass, which is the baseline. So he ran out of the 3 feet baseline. Okay, I just finished editing one of my own videos earlier today too. Okay, cool. So I'll get to check some of that out too when you upload that. All right, 2 down, and Dansby Swanson is coming up to bat. So we have 2 outs. Buehler has thrown 81 pitches, so it's looking good. He might get 6 in. So pitch is low because Swanson is 2 for 2. So it'll be nice if Buehler at least gives us 6. Maybe he can give us 7 because you have possibly the bottom of the order coming up. As long as he can get Swanson here. Because that'll make life easy if Buehler can give us that solid 7. So 2 balls. And Buehler delivers a pitch. And Swanson gets another hit. His teammates batting 1,000 against Buehler. So Swanson gets aboard. So his Vanderbilt college teammate is batting 1,000 against Buehler today. So now Austin Riley. So if we can get Riley, then he can still maybe come out for the 7th and pitch to Makakis, Pache, and Acuna Jr. So we're going to keep a serious eye on him. So Riley fouls it away. Or I'm having a feeling he might be done after 6. But if he gets in a jam, he might be done before we know it. So 2 outs. So here's the pitch. Out. Swanson tries to steal. And Swanson will advance to 3rd on the miscue there. So we have 1 ball, 1 strike. So Barnes kind of overthrew it to the side. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike. And now his teammate, Dansby, is now at 3rd in scoring position. So Barnes threw that way away. So Swanson is 90 feet away from putting the Braves on the board here. So we need Buehler to get Riley and get out of this jam here. So 2 outs, 1 ball, 1 strike. Buehler throws it out. 2 balls. I'm now having a feeling Buehler is starting to labor a little bit. So I don't think he's coming back out. Because maybe that blister is getting to him right now as we speak. I don't think I would bring him back out for the 7th. Ooh, and Riley hits a towering foul ball. That was close. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a fan caught it there. All right, so 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wow, it went right into his hands. Oh, his teammate, his buddy helped him push it into his hands. That was a good assist by his buddy there. He says, no need for the glove. All right, so 2 balls, 2 strikes. They say, no need for that glove to be used. What a waste. Okay. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Buehler has thrown 88 pitches. Here's pitch number 89. Yeah, I think this is going to be it for him. Check swing. Yes, check swing, and they retire him at first. Riley's out, and Buehler gets out of the jam through 6. So at the end of 5.5 innings, Dodgers still holding on to that field goal 3-0 lead. Wow, and that was a nice catch by the fan. So there we go. So, yep. So what is it? They're batting. So batters 4, 5, and 6 for the Braves are 6 for 9 today. Yeah, that's a crazy stat there. 6 for 9. Yeah, with Swanson. So, and then the top of the order is 1 for 9, and then the bottom order is 0 for 7. So, yep, that's not going to get it done for any team. And Dodgers on our half, yep. So we're 3 for 8. So we're looking good on the stat column. So the Dodgers, yep, are almost need 9 more outs to push this to a game 7. So we need 9 more outs. Now the question, Dodger fans, do we send Walker Buehler out for a 7th inning? He's thrown 89 pitches. Or do we bring in some relief pitchers? So do we go to the bullpen? So that's a big question mark. What do you do? If you're Roberts, what do you do? So that's going to be the interesting question. $1 million question there. Okay, so now we have Kiki Hernandez, Barnes, and Mookie. So we have Kiki Hernandez coming up. So what do we do, Dodger fans or baseball fans? So I don't know. I don't know if I want to bring Bueller out unless you want to bring Bueller out for the 8 and 9 batters, which they're, 0 for 7. Gotcha. Been trying to get that fly for a while. Yep. Gotcha. Yeah. All right. Finally caught that fly. Okay, so now bottom of the 6th. So let's see if Max Fried should be coming back out again. So that's going to be interesting. And I wonder if the Braves will start Ian Anderson tomorrow. All right, so here we go. Bottom of the 6th here. And Kiki Hernandez at bat. And Fried comes out for the 6th inning. And Kiki grounds it to Riley. Riley retires Kiki and makes Max Fried's job easy again. 1 away. And now here's Austin Barnes. So Fried has now thrown 86 pitches. So 1 pitch, 1 out. That's a pitcher's dream. So right now, Fried has thrown 5 in the 3rd, gave up 7 hits and 3 runs, 3 walks, and 4 strikeouts. So here's 1 out. Bottom of the 6th here, Austin Barnes, who's 1 for 2, takes the first pitch low for a ball. So we have 1 ball. And Austin Barnes is 1 for 2. He had a single in the 4th. So let's see what Barnes can do here. And a breaking ball pitch for a strike. So the count is 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out. And a pitch is low. 2 balls, 1 strike. So Max Fried, 89 pitches. He is about to throw pitch number 90. So let's see how this goes down. So Fried comes to a set, delivers, inside pitch, and now Fried is behind in the count 3 balls, 1 strike. So Fried has now thrown 90 pitches, and on deck is Mookie Betts. So Barnes gets another base hit, and he's aboard on first with 1 out. So right now he is 2 for 3. So Barnes actually producing a little bit here. And now Mookie Betts is coming into the game. And is there going to be a pitching change? Nope, he's going to pitch to Betts again. So this is, I think, the 4th time around the Dodgers are batting around. So Mookie Betts. Let's see if Betts can make a free pay here. So Mookie coming up. Pitch is low. So looks like Max is laboring a little bit. It's 92 pitches in the 6th inning. So I have 1 down. So Mookie Betts. See if he can add some insurance. Okay, it's 1 for 2. And walked. So let's see what Betts can do here. And the pitch is inside for a ball, 2 balls. So we have Austin Barnes on first. And it is Mookie time. It's time to get something going again, because we need some insurance runs here. Mookie time. Yes, thank you for reminding myself. Mookie time. And he takes a pitch for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. So now Max Fried has thrown 94 pitches. So this is an opportunity for the Dodgers to finally tag Max Fried again. And Mookie Betts is going to hit into a 5-4-3 double play to end the inning. And again, Fried gets out of the jam. So end of 6, we're 2/3 of the way. Dodgers 3 and the Braves 0. So now we'll have this 8, 9, and 1 batter. So we'll have Makakis, Pache, and Ronald Acuna Jr. So do we bring Walker Buehler out? Is he coming back out? Or is there going to be a pitching change? I'm kind of curious about that, because I think Max Fried is done. He's pitched a solid 6 innings. So the Braves will probably go to the bullpen. But, yep. But the 8, 9, and 1 batters, they're combined 0 for 7 right now. Yep, there is a pitching change. Ooh, I don't know if I like this. Blake Trainian? I don't know if I like this move. He pitched 2 innings yesterday. You're going to make him come back out and pitch after 2 innings? I don't know if I like that move. Because, yeah, he pitched 2 innings yesterday in relief. I don't know about that one. What do you guys think? Bringing Blake out. You know, I feel like he's a little taxed. Now, I'm okay with taking Walker out because he's starting to labor a little bit. So I'm happy with his performance. Gave us 6 innings. So, Dodger fans, what do you think? Bringing Blake back out. The question is, how many pitches did Blake throw yesterday? I know he was sharp. He was solid too. He pitched early. So I'd like to see, about Blake. So, yeah, because Blake will be facing the 8, 9, and 1 batter. So hopefully doesn't get into any trouble. Yeah, because Buehler pretty much handled it, but I know he's going to start to labor. I'm trying to bring him out to the 7th would have been too much. But we'll see. So don't want him to labor too much. But we were happy to get him out. 6 innings. Dodgers going with experienced coach Blake and then Kenley. Well, Blake pitched 2 innings, Rob, so you think hopefully he doesn't wear down here. So here he comes and he pitches. And we got a base hit already. See, that's what I was worried about. It's into the gap. This is what I was worried about. And Makakis gets a triple. This is what I did not want out there. He pitched 2 innings yesterday, and it's already showing. And now here's Christian Pache. Yeah. Yep, it was right down the first base past Max. So, yep, got a triple. See, I didn't like this move. Wasn't Red Sox on the team that left Pedro in too long? Nope. Nope. No, Roberts wasn't on that team. Roberts was traded to the Red Sox in 04 from the Dodgers for Brett, for something else. Okay, there's a grounder. Turner gets Pache, keeps a runner at third, one away. Yep, the game is still alive. Yep, we're still alive in this here. Wow, that was a nice play by Turner. He purposely hopped it on the ground. Wow. And that was a nice play by Turner. So one down. And now here is Ronald Acuna Jr. So let's see if we can keep Makakis at third. So that's going to be interesting. And Acuna base hit. So one run will come. And Acuna will get a double. See? So now things are starting to unravel already. So now the Braves have put a run on the board, and it's 3-1. See? I did not like Training to be coming in. I'm against that. And now Pryor's going to go talk to him. Yeah, he pitched 2 innings yesterday, Roberts. What are you thinking? You brought somebody that's been taxed already. So let's see if this comes back and bites us. So it's 1 out. Yep, this is looking bad. Yep, who's warming up in the pen? I hope somebody's warming up because I did not like this move in the first place. You used them, and now you got Freddie Freeman. You got the tying run at the plate. You know, Blake is already taxed. He should have been sitting today. Okay, of a swing and a miss, strike one. Even if he luckily gets out of it, I'm not going to like this move because this could hurt us. Okay, inside pitch, so counts 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah. Oh, somebody. Now, you don't, since you're going for the Braves, you don't want the Dodgers warming up anybody. You hoping Blake stays. But I want Blake out of there because we already faced 3 batters. I don't know why he's in there against Friedman. Yeah. Okay, swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strike. 1 out in the top of the 7th. So we'll see how this goes, but I do not like this at all. I would have used somebody fresh. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Friedman fouls it away. So 8 pitches for Training. And Kenley Jansen is warming up. I don't even like this either. Why do we need to go to Kenley Jansen right now? So 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Freeman fouls it off. 9 pitches. So, okay, let's get through this without a lot of damage, but I did not like this move, Roberts. I hope it doesn't screw us later in this game. Yeah. We got, wow, lucky. We got Freddie Freeman out. That was luck. But look who's coming up. Watch. He could watch Marcel possibly put it up. Yeah, Blake should be in if he pitched. Yeah, Blake should be in if he pitched 2 innings last night. 1 inning like Kenley, okay. Yeah, he shouldn't be in here right now. He pitched 2 innings yesterday. Excuse me. Or I would have just had Walker come out. Then I would have just had Walker just come out. And then at least if they get in a jam, we can bring in, Kenley looks like an okay option right now. Yep. We'll see. Dodgers lucked out. But Osuna can tie this game up if Blake is not careful. Osuna is a good hitter, and I won't be surprised. This is dangerous. Okay, got 2 strikes now, but we got to retire Osuna because Osuna could tie this up here. I mean, even if we get out of it, I still don't like this decision Roberts made. Okay, ball's in the dirt, so pitch is 1 ball, 2 strikes. So I'm guessing Jansen will come in case Tranian gets in any trouble right now. He's already in trouble. Okay, come on, Blake. Get through this and sit him down. All right, here we go. Ball's popped up to right. We are lucky as hell to get out with only 1 run. So now it's a 7th inning stretch. So, yeah. I was thinking that we got lucky here. We dodged a bullet, Dodger fans. Some of you might agree or disagree with me, but I think we dodged a serious bullet here with Blake Tranian in on after pitching 2 innings yesterday. So now we got lucky. All right, I'm a 7th inning stretch, so I'm going to make a quick run to the you know what, and I'll be back. All right, I'm back. So Dodgers dodged. Yeah, I know Azuna didn't hit at all. Kelly has not brought in yet. Don't know. Yep, they just dodged a bullet there. Let's pause for a moment. Our sponsors for some promotion comes by the wanting food of cornbread. And special thanks to pinto beans. And Bama says cornbread and pinto beans is a sign of well-developed nation. And Blake is done. Robert's not bringing the eighth. Time for Kenley for 2 innings to close it like the Cubs use Donis Chapman. Yeah. So here we go. Let's go. Bottom of the seventh. Let's get insurance. Seager. Wow. Fried is still out there? Wow. So 1 out. Well, yeah, he's going to be out there since we're dumb enough to keep swinging at the first pitch for quick outs. So Seager, 1 pitch, 1 out. That's like the third time he's got 1 pitch, 1 out. So now we got Justin Turner. So come on, Turner. Fried, 96 pitches. Wow, we're making his life very easy. So Turner 1 for 3 with a solo homer. So Fried's another good performance for the Braves. So Fried throws a pitch high, ball 1. So want to see if we could tag him right here because we got Turner, Muncy, and Will Smith. So the Harvard Westlake graduate. Turner fouls it away. So 1 ball, 1 strike. So Fried has now thrown 98 pitches. I mean, talk about a quality start from Fried. And now in the bullpen, it's Pedro Baez. Who I'm not even liking that either, but we'll see. Okay, pitches low in the dirt. But you can't bring in Gatro or Victor Gonzalez because they pitch back to back already. Just brought fresh cornbread at the open market in front of the Dejan train station yesterday. No pinto beans. Oh, you got cornbread. Open market. Okay. Gonna have to maybe drop in and grab some just to show Bama. All right, so now we have a 3 balls, 1 strike, and Max Fried has thrown 100 pitches. So let's see what Turner can do here. Can Turner take advantage of Fried here? And Turner swings and misses, and that counts 3 balls, 2 strikes. That's right, Bama. David is in my city. He found some cornbread. I might have to take a trip over at the open market. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. And here's the pitch. And Turner will walk. And there's a runner on first. So Max Fried, 102 pitches today. Yeah, we have a buddy goes by the name of Bama. How funny. Ha ha. All right, here's Max Muncy. Are they going to take Max Fried out yet? So Muncie's 1 for 2 to walk in a single. So here we go. Max Fried throws a pitch high and out, ball 1. I have a feeling this might be his last batter. Oh, no. Pretty cool. Fried taro bread with pinto inside is better. You'll love the smell and the restroom after being tasty. So strike. I thought about changing my channel name to Bama, Go More Hike. Or Bama at Go More Hike. That'd be cool. Representing this great state of Alabama. Or you could do the Forrest Gump thing. She belongs at what? Greensboro, Alabama. Because I'm probably not leaving Alabama for a long time. Unless you come over to Thailand for a while, huh? What's taro bread? Well, it's that purple color, right? Just like when I have taro boba, the purple color. My buddy left Bama for Cali 35, but he's still Bama. Okay. Fun to know there are two burrito places my neighbor and neither put beans in a burrito. In California, that is a crime, so it's also not a burrito. It's a wrap. Yep. All right, so we have a count of 2 balls, 2 strikes, and Max Fried has thrown 106 pitches. So here we go. Let's see what Fried does here. Fried is kind of slow. Count is full. Yes. If he hits a home run, I want to say, I'm going back to Cali, Biggie Smalls. Okay, 3 balls, 2 strike. Do we roll the dice and do a hit and run? Hit and run. Let's get some insurance, like Tommy says. Insurance. We need it. Okay, here we go. Muncie fouls another one away. 108 pitches for Max Fried. And I bet Atlanta Braves fan go, get him out of there soon. So if Muncie puts us over the fence, that's what Brave fans will be pissed off about. So we have 1 out. Fried comes to a set, delivers, and Muncie swings at ball 4, and we have 2 outs. Let's see, Will Smith, and yep, and Max Fried is done. So Will Smith, hey, I wish they would bring in Will Smith against Will Smith. That would be good, but knowing the pitching dynamics of this is going to be a righty versus a righty, and Will Smith is not a righty. Getting Fried out of there might benefit because since the first inning, we ain't done nothing. True that. True that, Tommy. Yeah, we actually do better against our bullpen. So, Will Smith. So, we are on a commercial break. Dodgers in the bottom of the 7th, up 3-1. So, we need some insurance. Now, I'm assuming either Pedro Baez, Kenley Jansen's will be coming in. Yeah. Get a new arm in there that we can hit. Yeah. Yeah, we did it yesterday, so let's do it again. So we don't want this to spiral out of control. Time for another commercial. Black coffee. It's good for you. 3-in-1. Which company it is? It is Maxim Ice Black. See, in Korean it says Black Ice Coffee. Do a promo for Gio or somebody tonight. If you want to go to the Philippines, let's go hang out with Gio in the Philippines. Or are you an old dog that can learn some new tricks? Go check out Paul in the Philippines. Is Joe Kelly an option today? He did pitch 1 inning yesterday, so I don't know. I would use him as an option for a key batter that we need to get out. That's what I'll do if there's 2 outs. I used to read Maxim magazine. Oh, yeah, good old Maxim. Love those covers of that. Love the chicks they put in there. All right, so Will Smith. Let's see. So Dodgers still need to get 6 more outs to possibly force a game 7. Hopefully we don't have a disaster in the top half of the 8th and 9th, because you never know. So Max Fried, 6 2/3, 8 hits, 3 runs, 4 walks, 5 Ks, but we cannot close the book on him. And Will Smith, O'Day is pitching. Smith takes a strike, and let's see. You like the Maxim articles. Yeah. Go more, Maxim King. I drink Maxim both at home and work, but at home my one from makes it into a perfect latte. Ooh, yeah. So let's see. 1 strike. Ooh, inside pitch counts 1 ball, 1 strike. So O'Day is in the game now for the Braves. So he's the sidearm winding pitcher. So sometimes maybe if Will Smith can get a hold of one, put one in the gap, we'll have a run. So 2 outs. Will Smith is at bat. And here's the pitch. And it's inside for a ball. So the count is 2 balls, 1 strike. And here is, and Pedro Baez is warming up right now. Yep, he is the sidearm spinner, sidearm winder. So here he goes. So 2 balls, 1 strike. So Day's already behind in the count. And he evens the count up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. So Will Smith trying to get something going, add a little more help and insurance on the way here, because 3-1 lead is not that comfortable. We're covering the run line, but that's it. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. And here is Day. He will sidearm. And Smith, and Dansby grabs it, throws it to LBs for the force out, and that ends the inning. So the Dodgers are holding on to a 3-1 lead. So I read Kindle over the Max for articles, no picture, just like I like the swimsuit Sports Illustrated to read the faces in the crowd section in the very back. Yep. Yep, that was a nice pick there. Yep. Jeez. So Walker Bueller's teammate is just doing everything right. Okay. So let's see who's coming up, because it's now the 4th, 5th, and 6th batter. So it'll be Nord, Abbeys, and Swanson coming up to bat. So that lineup 4, 5, and 6 they are batting 6 for 9 right now. Yeah. Paris Hilton or on Maxim. Yep, good old Paris. Yep, pitching changes ahead. Yep, I think it's Pedro Baez coming in. Well, I think Baez is coming in right now, because they had Kenley Jansen warming up, but it's definitely Pedro Baez. Excuse me. So it'll be Baez will go up against Denard, Abbeys, who's a switch hitter, and Swanson. So Swanson's 3 for 3, so maybe Pedro Baez can shut him down and not let him go 4 for 4 today. Yeah, because Swanson is just like doing everything, offensive and defensively. He's just all over the place today. Dansby, he's like the unsung hero for the Braves right now. Yep, and in the next hour, or an hour and 20 minutes, we got Game 7 of the ALCS. So we got the Astros and Tampa Bay to decide who's going to meet either the Braves or Dodgers in the World Series. So we'll see how this one goes. So Pedro Baez is going to be coming in. So, and then a question mark is in that if, we're ahead in the ninth, Kenley Jansen. So do we trust Jansen today? Because he pitched a solid 1 inning yesterday. Well, he's pitched 2 solid innings, but of course is not in a save or a pressure situation. So we'll have to see how this one goes. So we need to get 6 more outs, Dodger fans. And now Pedro Baez, let's see if he lights out. And I have a feeling we'll probably go to Kenley Jansen or maybe Joe Kelly in the ninth. Or who comes in, period. It's a question mark. All right, here we go. So Baez delivers the first pitch for a strike against Denard. So we have 1 strike. And he's 2 for 3. So batters Denard, Albies, and Swanson, 6 for 9 today. And fouled away. So Pedro Baez is ahead in the count, 2 strikes. So 2 strikes. So good start here for Pedro Baez. So let's keep ahead in the count here. Okay, it's going to be time for a little mini waste pitch on the outside. And Denard, Arnold fouls it away. So 2 strikes. So hopefully this is not where the Braves, bats come alive with 2 strikes. Because now if we can just retire the 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, and 9, we don't have to see Ronald Acuna or the top of the order again. But easier said than done. Let's go, Pedro. And a pitch is low and outside. The count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. So let's see if Pedro can keep this pitch count down to 15 or under. Wishful thinking right now. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here we go. Pedro Baez comes to a set. And Denard fouls it away. So that's 5 pitches already for Pedro Baez. So let's see what happens here. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. And here's a pitch. Fouled again. So count is still 1 ball, 2 strikes. So let's do it again here. 6 pitches. And on deck is Ozzy Albies. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. And here is Pedro Baez. Baez delivers a high pitch and it counts even up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. So now Baez has a 7 pitch at bat here. All right, top of the 8th. Baez comes to a set, delivers in the dirt. So now the count is full 3 balls, 2 strikes. So now we have an 8 at pitch at bat here. So the count is full 3 balls, 2 strikes. And let's see. And Jansen is kind of waiting around. So the bullpen's going to get very busy soon. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And Leonard is done. 1 out. Oh, my God. Ramon Troncoso and Wilson Betterman. Oh, my goodness. I remember those guys. Ozzie Albies coming up with 1 out. So the Dodgers are 5 outs away from pushing this to a game 7. So that was a nice pitch. And Albies pitch is high for ball 1. Albies is 1 for 3. So that means the lineup for batters 4, 5, and 6, they are 6 for 10 today. So now Albies. Wait. And a pitch is a strike, and the count is 1 ball, 1 strike. So let's see. Bios would love to get 1, 2, 3 here. The defensive shift is on against Albies. So Kiki Hernandez is out in the outfield. Albies swings and misses, and the count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Bias has now thrown 12 pitches. So we have 1 out. And Pedro Bias is in the set. And Albies pops it up. Seager's trying to catch it, and he catches it. Runs from all the way to foul territory to retire Albies. 2 outs. And now Dansby Swanson will be coming up to bat, who is 3 for 3. So now the batting order of 4, 5, and 6 is 6 for 11 now. But Dansby is 3 for 3. So can we retire Dansby Swanson? 3 for 3 with a stolen base. So 2 down, and Bias, 13 pitches. Pitch is low for ball 1. Yep. And Siegs. Yep. Good old Siegs. And there's 2 down. Let's get Swanson here. Pitch is low. So now Bias is behind in the count. 2 balls, no strikes. So Bias has thrown 15 pitches in this 8th inning. So it'll be nice to finally retire Swanson, because that means if we can retire Swanson, then we'll have the 7, 8, and 9 batters up in the 9th inning. So at the bottom of the order, which hasn't done anything. And Swanson fouls it away. So the count's 2 balls, 1 strike. All right. So 16 pitches for Pedro Bias. The Dodgers have a 3-1 lead in the top of 8 with 2 outs. So 2 balls, 1 strike. And Swanson pops it up to Mookie Betts. Betts catches it and retires Swanson. The Dodgers are out of it. So Dodgers are 3 outs away from advancing. So I hope the Sports Channel India would give some baseball coverage. Yeah, hope it works out. Yep. I haven't watched baseball on Thursday, but I thought I'd say, yep, Carrie, thanks for dropping by the stream. And who's coming for us in the bottom of the 8? So the bottom of the 8 will be Cody Bellinger, AJ Pollock, and Kiki Hernandez. So that's who we got. So we got the 6, 7, and 8 batters coming up for the Dodgers. So Cody Bellinger is up in the bottom of the 8. So we would like to use some insurance. And now we've made it into 3 hours into this live streams. So let's take it home and let's do this live stream again tomorrow for possibly game 7. So I would love to do that tomorrow. Yep, and a question, K.A.E, who did you watch 35 years ago? Yep, our 6, 7, 8 could hit just about anywhere in the lineup. Yep. Well, Bama, you're running out of time. So let's see, 3 outs, and you need your 7, 8, and 9 batters to go for it. So let's see, Cody Bellinger. Oh, yes. I'm up. I need to stretch out too. Did the 7th inning. Yep. So all that damage in the first inning. See if that Dodger lead can hold up. So we'll have to see how it goes. So Corey Seager, yeah. So let's get 3 more outs. So 3 more outs. We will play a game 7. I mean, as soon as the game's over, I got my work cut out. Yeah. Yeah. Go, Bray. Yeah, if the Dodgers, you might get a good sleep tomorrow. Yeah. Well, even if they win, I don't have to get up at 5. I can get up around 7 or 8 because it'll be 9 o'clock for game 7. So it'll be easy, much easier to deal with. So, yep, it's still daytime at Globe Life. So, bottom of the 8. So, I'm okay with Dodgers pushing it to game 7. And Martin's out there, and Cody Bellinger fouls off the first pitch. So, yep. And one thing for us, my commute is from my bed to here. So I don't have to commute to do this. That's a good thing. All right, so Cody Bellinger's 1 for 2, single and a walk and an RBI. And here we go, game 6. And Cody fouls off another pitch, counts no balls, 2 strikes. So let's see what happens here. So let's do something. Let's get some insurance, Dodgers. We can use the runs. All right, so 2 strikes for Cody Bellinger. And here is the pitch from Martin. Cody fouls off another pitch. So still, Martin ahead in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. So let's see. And on deck is Jacques Peterson to pinch hit. So we're going to try to get the lefty-lefty thing going. And here's the pitch. Cody fouls off another one. 2 strikes. And I'm wondering, is Jansen warming up or he's not? Who's warming up in the bullpen for the 9th inning? So it looks like Jansen looks like he might be, he's out there. But we don't know how this is going to go. All right, here's the pitch. And Cody fouls off another one. So 2 strikes. So he's fouled out 3 pitches already. So, Cody, let's do something here. All right, here we go. Next pitch. And it's high, and the pitch count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. So, and on deck right now to pinch hit for Pollock is Jock Peterson. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Martin delivers. And Cody fouls off another pitch. He is sitting there battling. So he has 7 pitches. Yep. Doc has to go with Kenley. He's a closer. Well, he's out there in the bullpen walking around. So, excuse me, I don't know. So hopefully Kenley will come through. Hope we can give him some insurance here too. All right, so 1 ball, 2 strikes, 7 pitches at this at-bat. Here's pitch number 8. Cody hits a fly ball. He's going. Oh, and Pache comes and makes the play. And Cody is retired, 1 away. And here's A.J. Pollock. Dodgers are winning this game, and the Braves are winning game 7. It's predictable. Yep, we'll see. It depends who comes out. The pitching is going to make the difference in game 7, or the bullpen. So we'll see if the Braves can pull that out if they don't choke this one. But Braves can still win in the top of the 9th too. So you don't know. The Dodgers are not out of this by any means. And now Jansen is warming up. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Because Jansen could blow this game, so you never know. Okay, here's A.J. Pollock. But I'll be just happy right now to get to that game 7 and then let fate decide what will happen. Okay, so now I keep forgetting I need to take. I even said Jock Peterson's coming up. Yeah, Pollock's not. Jock Peterson. Peterson. Okay. So here's Jock Peterson. So see if Jansen can come in the 9th. But we got Jock Peterson coming up. And Jansen's warming up, so he's coming in to close this out and see if we can get to a game 7 and not make us nervous here. Okay, pitch is inside, so the count's 1 ball, 1 strike for Jock Peterson, who is batting .333 in this NLCS. So we'll have to see. Yep, so didn't you predict that Atlanta would win yesterday? So that's a question for Galactic. Okay, so there's 2 balls, 1 strike. And here is Jock Peterson. We need some insurance. So let's see. So unbelievably, we are still pushing for a game 7 here. And Jacques swings and misses a low pitch, so the count is 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kenley Jansen out there warming up, so he's warming up to come in the top of the 9th. Tony's going to pitch to him. I feel like he's going to give Atlanta a lead. Well, if he pitches the first 3 innings like he did the last game, if he performs, and then you take him out after those first time he faces those 9 batters and he gets a flawless, then I'll take him out after that. Jacques in there because it's the matchup. So Rush, Jacques in there. Yeah. It was all it's all platooning. You know what they do is they like to, if it's a left-handed pitcher, we like to have right-handed batters. You know, it's platooning. So that's what we call a platoon of batting. And he is because he's a lefty right now against Martin. So Jock Peterson gets aboard, and now here's Kiki Hernandez. So you have the right. So you got 2 right-handed batters coming up. So they're going to keep Martin in there unless he can't hold them. And Kiki takes a strike. Yep, and baseball percentage-wise, hard to get a hit if the pitch is coming from the same side. Yep. I said some of those stats have been weird lately, like even left-handed pitching again for Betts and Turner. They haven't done too well against the left-handed pitching, which is weird, you know. You figured it would be a better average. All right, so Kiki is up, and he's behind, so it's 2 strikes. So Martin has thrown 15 pitches right now. So on deck is Austin Barnes. And if anyone else gets aboard, you have Mookie Betts. So we wouldn't mind having Betts again come in and bat and add some more. Yeah. Yeah, platooning. I never heard of that term. Yeah, so that's how we set the lineup based on right-handed, left-handed batting versus left or right-handed pitching. So it gives us the advantage. Stuck, welcome. Glad you're joining us now. So you came just in time to see if the Dodgers can push this to a game 7. So just in time. So some good highlights there. Yeah. And platooning, they shared a position. Okay. And Kiki hits it to left field. And he is retired by Markakis. So 2 down. Yeah. Well, Betts got a hit here and there, but not too much. And now we have a pinch hitter for Austin Barnes. And we have Edwin Rios. So Edwin Rios will come into the game. 2 down. So there's that pinch hitter we're talking about. So I need to get Austin Barnes out of there. Of course, he's not going to go in and catch. Will Smith will probably move over to the catching position. So I don't have a position for Rios because he's just here to pinch hit. Yeah, how come there's no donation? But because Galactic, I'm not being monetized yet. So the only thing I have for donation, if anyone donates, I have PayPal in my description or buy me a coffee in the description. Yeah. So Rios, try to make a name for myself. Yep, stuck in Florida's in the house. So here's Edwin Rios. So lefty versus righty. Yep. Yep. And I'm okay with you guys donating the time. Yep. So, yep, just you guys showing up is good enough for me. Edwin Rios. Yup, and Stuck says, hi, Bama. Okay, now that counts 2 balls, 1 strike. So we have a runner on first. So Rios is batting 2-2. 2. 222, and Martin is going to throw pitch number 21. And here's the pitch outside. So now Martin's behind in the count, 3 balls, 1 strike. So we have a hitter's count. What reels? I know. Buy me a cornbread link. Buy me all the cornbread. That'd be a good one. So now the count is full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. So Mookie Betts is on deck. Yep, just showing up is good enough. Shucks. Yep. And the pitch is high, and now we'll have runners on first and second. So one time, yep, playoff tickets. I got to buy him lunch. He ended up picking the most expensive restaurant in Glendale. What's a hitter's count? You know, when they're behind a hitter's count is like, you know, when there's 3 balls, no strikes. You know, when the pitcher gets behind in the count, now it's up. Sometimes a hitter can just go ahead and get the green light to just hit. So, because, you know, he's going to throw, the pitcher has to throw a strike on 3 balls, no strike, or 3-1. So it's a hitter's count. Listening to listeners not helping me learn Korean, but it's way more interesting. Thank you, King. Yep, no problem, David. I could do part of the broadcast in Korean, but everyone's going to start leaving. Then I'll have to put this on Africa TV and do it in Korean like that one guy. Oh, yeah, the guy on that My KBO Stats is the Korean dude that does it in English and Korean, but he does it mostly in Korean on his Africa TV site. Get me some good taro or fried taro dim sum style. Okay, now we got Mookie Betts here. Let me take Edwin Rios out of the mix here, and Betts is batting. So we have a 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners on first and second. So Tomlin looks like he might be warming up in case Martin gets in any more serious trouble. So the Dodgers are looking for some insurance here, and Betts with a 1 ball, 1 strike count. And Martin delivers. Betts fouls it away. So now the count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Martin is ahead in the count now. And he has thrown 26 pitches in this bottom half of the 8th. And for anybody that is peeking into this live stream, we are now in the bottom of the 8th. The Dodgers are up 3-1 with runners in first and second. So we have 2 outs, 1 ball, 2 strikes to Mookie Betts. And Martin got the sign from the catcher. Martin comes to a set. Martin is ready to throw. And Betts fouls it away. So Betts is battling and staying alive in this at-bat here. Yep. Try some Spanish play-by-play. ¿Qué pasa? Órale. Es el ahorita la Mookie Betts hasta el lanzador. Martin. La Jack Peterson en segundo la vez. El primero, Rios. Nah. All right, here we go, Martin. And Betts fouls it off again. Should I get trilingual, Bama? Orale. Funny, we're stuck with MLB fit, which forced a catch late and runners leaving third. Play was reversed by the umps. Yeah. I could tell they were not happy as the catch was obvious, but MLB was not showing the runner in split screen. But yeah, I saw it on my MLB.com. Yeah, because he didn't tag up on the first touch. We have 1 ball, 2 strikes, so Betts would do it again with Martinez thrown 28 pitches, pitch number 29. Here it comes. Betts fouls it off again. Oh, almost nailed the plate umpire there. So you got some extra baseballs there. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's see what happened. He fouls it off. Oh, it hits the mask of the umpire. Okay, so Mookie Betts. So Martin's about to throw his 30th pitch. So the count is still 1 ball, 2 strikes. We have runners on first and second. On deck is Corey Seager, and Justin Turner is in the house. So let's see if the Dodgers can get us some insurance before we hand the ball off to Kenley Jansen to close it out. So here's the pitch. Betts pops it up to Albies. Albies is looking for it. And Pache comes in and makes the catch, and that retires the Dodgers. So at the end of 8, Dodgers holding on to a 3-1 lead. So, wow. So now Kenley Jansen is coming in. So it's time to hear that California song, California. Oh, yeah. Don't you when you get hit with a foul tip as plate umpire? Yeah, but that's not a foul tip, Rob. It's a foul ball when you get hit as umpire. People get that thing so messed up. Foul tip is ball goes right into the glove and the ball is live. So there's no such thing as a foul tip. That's not a foul tip, foul ball. So I got hit by a foul ball. So how about a stress-free 1, 2, 3 inning? That'd be good because we have batters 7, 8, and 9. So you got Riley, Makakis, and you got who probably a pinch hitter because they're gonna, unless they're gonna keep Pache in there to bat. So yep. So let's get Betts out of here. So there is 3 more outs. So we're 3 outs away for pushing a game 7 tomorrow. Game 7. Yeah. Yeah, foul tip is caught. Yeah, foul tip is a live ball. Even the announcers screw up that rule, because of the baseball announcers screw up the rule. I have to explain to the coaches, she tipped it. Yeah, went to the glove. It's a live ball. It's Kenley time, the greatest Dodger reliever ever. Hall of Fame for Kenley. Well, if we get a World Series out of it, then we could put that in the talks. But he does have the number. He's getting those numbers. Not quite there yet. Like, Trevor Hoffman, Lee Smith, Mariano Rivera. But he can get there. So let's see. So we have Riley, Makakis, and Pache coming up to bat. So Kenley Jansen has the bottom of the order to pitch to. So he could pitch to the bottom of the order and get these guys out. And we'll be on our way to game 7, or we're going to be packing our bags tonight and leaving town. Gagne. Yep, so disappointing about Gagne. I love his game over. All right, here we go. Top of the 9th here. And Jansen up. Riley hits it. 1 pitch, 1 out. Nice catch, Jacques Peterson. So we are now 2 outs away. That is exactly what we needed. So now here's Nick Makakis. Oh, yeah. When do you get 1 pitch, 1 out? So Jacques had to run in and almost he fell down making the catch. So Good job, Jacques. 1 down. So Mookie's pumping that fist like we need 2 more outs. Let's go, Dodgers. 2 outs away. So Jacques Peterson's in left field. So here we go. Let's get this done with. Yep. Yeah, it's descriptive. Yep. Yep, but that descriptive cost. Oh, 2 pitches. What is going on here? We have 2 outs, 2 pitches. Does that mean Kenley can become available tomorrow? Wow. And now Pablo Sandoval's coming to hit in place of Pache. Wow. Now where it gets tough. Yep. Pablo Sandoval, Panda Bears at bat. Let's see. I'll laugh if Panda Bear swings, but I think he's gonna take. Yep, he takes a pitch for a strike. Wow. So we are down to the last out for game 7. Right now, nope, he ain't a Hall of Famer. He's going to still need to get a World Series ring. Okay, well, he's ahead in the count, 2 strikes. Because he doesn't have the numbers yet either, like the Hoffman, Smith, and Rivera, 300-plus saves. 2 strikes now. So the Braves are down to their last strike. And here's a pitch. And Panda Bear fouls it away. So we'll do it again. 2 strikes. So we're almost there. And I can get ready for tomorrow's game if we can get through this here. Because Ronald Acuna Jr. is on deck, but we don't want to see that top half of the lineup right now for the 5th time. All right, here we go. It is Jacques Peterson caught, and the game is over. So there is, I don't know if he has 300 saves. I don't think he has 300 saves yet. Go more hike, you're lucky I don't have a wrench. Braves. You're going to have to try again. But he is a Hall of Famer tonight. I'll give Kenley that. So 3rd time with 2 LSC games and 7 games in a single postseason. So 2003 and 04. So yes, the Dodgers win it. So tomorrow it will be 8 p.m. Eastern or 8:15 Eastern, 5:15 Pacific. And for myself, it'll be 9 o'clock in the morning. So I will be live for game 7 tomorrow. So, wow, who thought both the ALCS and the NLCS, both in the same season, go to game 7? Yeah, so Fernando Mania. And can't believe game 7. Can you cover my 9 a.m. class? I'll be jumping in and out between class. Yeah. Hey, make it a class requirement for your students to, if it's an English course, they have to participate in the live stream and comment. That should be the class, David, tomorrow. Tell your students tomorrow, go log into YouTube, and your job is to comment in perfect English with some baseball terminology. That would be fun. Yeah. So there you go. Yay. Those emojis are going. Fernando direct for ratio salary increased ticket sales for a friend. Yes, he does. All right. So, yep, good baseball. Well, Bama, let's see what happens for you. Your Braves. Now we are now going to a 7th game. All right, so I need to get ready for tomorrow's game. I'm going to be watching in enjoyment who we're going to play tomorrow, Tampa Bay or Houston. Or we're not there yet. Sorry, I can't get ahead of myself, but we'll see who's going to be in the World Series for the American League. And tomorrow we'll figure out between us and the Braves. All right, so for all of you that has come to the stream, so the final numbers, the Atlanta, 1 hit, 9 hits, 1 run, 9 hits, no errors. Dodgers, 3 runs, 9 hits, 1 errors. So the series is tied up 3-3. And yes, we will do this again tomorrow. 2 games. I think that favors Dodgers. Yep, you're welcome, David. Thank you. Yes, sorry, Bama. No Braves. So that means I'll be streaming the game instead of doing a walking tour. So I am happy. Yep. And thanks again, Stuck, for dropping in. So, yeah. So all of you, stay safe. And let's go, Dodgers. All right. Goodbye over there. And let's do this